Quality control or QC is an important management approach used to ensure that products and services consistently meet the established quality standard. In today's competitive business environment, quality plays a crucial role in improving customer satisfaction and operational efficiency and business performance. To support continuous improvement, organizations commonly utilize the 7 QC tools and the new 7 QC tools. These tools help organizations identify problems, analyze root causes, and develop sustainable solutions and evaluate improvement action systematically. In the food industry, quality control is particularly important because products quality directly affect food safety, customer satisfaction, and company reputation. I will now pass the presentation to my group member who will continue with my company background and objective of the study.
This study focuses on Baker's Cottage Taman University, Barat Raja, which operates in the food and bakery industry. Based on interviews and observation conducted at the outlet, several quality-related issues were identified, particularly involving product defects, material handling, inspection activities, and product consistency. Therefore, the application of quality control tools is important to systematically identify the problems, determine their root causes, and recommend appropriate improvement strategies. The objectives of this study are first, to identify the main quality problem faced by Baker's Cottage, second, to determine the root causes of the identified problem using quality control tools, third, to propose suitable solutions for improving product quality and operational performance, and finally, to evaluate and prioritize the proposed solutions based on their effectiveness and practicality. Through this study, we hope the findings can help Baker's Cottage strengthen its quality management practices, reduce operational defects, improve customer satisfaction, and support continuous quality improvement. Thank you.
Background of study and tree diagram analysis for Bakery Cottage Taman University. Bakery Cottage is a food retail company that offers bakery product, cakes, and the chicken-based product. Product quality is important because it affects customer satisfaction, food safety, and the company reputation.
For the methodology of this study, it's divided into 3 main parts, which is research design, data collection, and data analysis. Starting with the research design, the study begins by identifying the main problem and understanding the topic being observed. It's shown in figure 1. From there, the process continues by identifying the possible causes, narrowing down the main root causes, and then developing as well as evaluating suitable solution. Okay, moving on to data collection. This study was carried out in the production department where the main issue were identified. The data was collected through direct observation at the production area to monitor the actual problems occurring in the process. We had also had discussion with Encik Arif to further understand the situation and gather improvement ideas. Besides that, secondary data was obtained from journal and article to support and strengthen the finding from the fieldwork. Finally, the data analysis. The data collected from both primary and secondary sources was analyzed to identify and understand the root causes of the problem. The analysis was done using several QC tools, which helped to classify the issues, analyze relationship between causes, and prioritize the most critical problems affecting the production process.
This flowchart illustrates the product manufacturing and quality control process based on the interview conducted with the company leader. The process begins with raw materials supplied by the factory or HQ and delivered to the outlet. Upon arrival, the materials undergo a quality control inspection to ensure they meet the required standards. If the materials pass the inspection, they are stored and used in the cooking and product preparation process. However, if defects are identified, the materials will be isolated and reported back to the HQ for replacement or refund. During production, employees perform additional quality checks to ensure consistency and product safety. Once the products are completed, they are ready to be sold to customers. This flowchart demonstrates how the company maintains product quality throughout the entire operation process.
To solve proprietor main problems, The check sheet was used to systematically record the wreck found during the inspection process at Baker's Cottage. Based on the collect data, 6 types of defects were identified: damaged or squished cake, damaged packaging, cracked cakes, melt or default cakes, incorrect labels, and inspection oversight. A total of 110 defects were reported. The most common defect was damage or squished cake, with 14 cases representing 36% of the total defect. This was followed by damaged packaging with 25 cases or 23% and cracked cakes with 20 cases or 16%. Based on the Pareto analysis, damage or squished cake are the most critical issue and should be prioritized for improvement. The remaining defects were made or default case, incorrect labels, and inspection oversight.
Alright, for this session, I will explain the root causes analysis conducted at Baker's Cottage, Taman University using an affinity diagram. The diagram was developed based on information collected from the outlet. The first category is worker. The outlet experienced a shortage of employees, causing existing staff to handle multiple tasks, especially during peak hours. This increased workload, physical fatigue, and work-related stress. Communication among employees is generally informal, where minor issues are usually resolved directly without involving higher management. Second category is customer service. Several customer complaints are related to employee attitude and service quality, such as not smiling or greeting customer appropriately. To improve customer satisfaction, management has implemented a smile and greet culture as part of the outlet's standard operating procedures. The third category is materials. Since the outlet handles perishable products such as chicken and cakes, product quality can be affected by transportation and storage condition. If defective items are not detected during stock receiving, the outlet may have to bear the losses. Fourth category is method. Most operational issues are resolved through daily discussion and informal briefings among staff. Formal meetings are conducted only when major issues require management intervention. Lastly, the mission category focuses on equipment and inventory management. Employees are required to conduct stock inspection according to SOP to minimize error and losses. Equipment-related issues such as cold room failures and limited maintenance opportunities may also affect operational performance.
I will present the finding of our Ishikawa diagram analysis regarding the root cause of low productivity. Our research revealed that these core effects stem from 5 major classifications, which is worker, customer service, material, and machine. First, looking at workers. The facility faces an acute staffing deficit, heavily increasing the physical workload during peak hours. Although management provide a compulsory QC training program for onboarding, the lack of hands-on experience remains a challenge. Combined with a high velocity production line, this leads to physical exhaustion, making employees highly sensitive to feedback under pressure. Second, in customer service, front-end conflict arise from low hospitality standard and poor service delivery, resulting in customer complaints about unfriendly staff. To rectify this, management has established mandatory greeting and appreciation of practices as part of the standard of SOP. Third, regarding material, quality consistency is threatened by highly perishable fresh items like chicken and cakes, which are vulnerable to temperature fluctuation during transit. Because the stock receiving window is brief, any missed defect force the local outlet to independently absorb the financial deficit without HQ compensation. Fourth, under method, operation heavily rely on internal experience to the point where workers sometimes bypass skill and estimate ingredient grammage intuitively. However, the critical process is holding. Frozen material must strictly defrost from 30 to 60 minutes. Skipping this step leaves the product interior cold,
despite baking, directly triggering customer complaints. Finally, concerning machinery, the oven and technical equipment face zero mechanical failures. Instead, the primary disruption is an external infrastructure failure, power outage, since the machine depends entirely on the national grid (TMB), blackout return temperature sensitive, inventory night kits. Currently, the outlet mitigate the risk by relentlessly following up with TMB every 2 hours during their 2 to 6 hour restoration window.
Next is relationship diagram. The relationship diagram was used to identify factors affecting product quality at Baker's Cottage. Based on an interview with the branch leader, Mr. Arif Najmi, the main quality issues involve chicken products and ice cream cakes. Improper temperature control can cause undercooked chicken, leading to wastage and financial losses. Cooling system failures may cause ice cream cakes stored at -18 degrees Celsius to melt and become defective. The relationship diagram shows that poor temperature control can result in defective product, customer complaints, and operational disruptions. Therefore, proper temperature management and regular equipment maintenance are essentials to maintain product quality. On the tree diagram, the main objective is product quality improvement. The first factor is SOP compliance, where employees are required to follow the standard operating procedure to ensure consistency and reduce mistakes. The second factor is employee training. New employee receive training and the supervision until they can perform their tasks according to company standard. The third factor is continuous improvement and equipment maintenance. The company continuously improve work procedure and conduct maintenance regularly to ensure smooth operation. Lastly, expedient control is identified as the most important improvement. The company focus on monitoring expired date and ensuring labels are accurate to prevent expired product from being sold to customer.
Based on figure 9, 4 criteria we reuse to evaluate solution effectiveness, ease of implementation, cost efficiency, and long-term benefit. Impact level we ensure as high 9 mark, moderate 5 mark, and low 1 mark. Conducting regular staff meeting rank first with the highest score of 243. Applying face-to-face communication followed in second place 227, wheel monitoring product quality and expiry label counted 191. Improving customer service quality rank for 179, and improving employee discipline and seriousness place 15, 175. Overall, this solution successfully improve operational efficiency and support continuous improvement at Baker Cottage.
For the discussion, based on the flowchart, quality control plays an important role in ensuring product quality and customer satisfaction. The company conducts inspection before and during production to prevent defective products from reaching customers. This practice is supported by Aryani and Sirajuddin 2022, who stated that quality control helps identify defects early and improve the quality of final products. In addition, all outlets follow the same standard operating procedure or SOP to ensure consistency in operation and product quality. This finding is supported by PIVA 2019, who explained that quality management tools and standardized procedures can reduce error and improve operational efficiency. Therefore, effective quality control practices and SOP implementation are essential in maintaining product quality, consistency, and customer satisfaction.
For Pareto discussion, based on the check sheet and Pareto chart, the three major defects are damaged smash cake, damaged packaging, and cracked cakes. Together, this defect contributes 75% of the total defect recorded, making them the main quality issue that require immediate attention. The finding shows that a small number of defect categories are responsible for most of the quality problems in the production process. The defect may be caused by factors such as improper handling during transportation, equipment issues, or human error. Therefore, a cause-effect diagram will be used to better analyze the root causes of the defect and support continuous quality improvement at Baker's Cottage.
Next, moving into the discussion, the affinity diagram reveals that the operational issues at Baker's Cottage, Taman University are not isolated but are closely interconnected, so that we categorize them into 5 groups. Our analysis suggests that workforce constraints, which is worker, and material management are the dominant factors influencing overall performance. Okay, the worker category is a major contributor to inefficiency. Staff shortage increased workload pressure, especially during peak hours, leading to fatigue and emotional stress. This is critical because, as noted by Sutherland 2017, employee burnout during service encounters negatively affects customer satisfaction. Next, we found a strong relationship between material, machine, and method. Because products like fresh chicken and cakes are highly perishable, any disruption in cold chain management or transportation can lead to spoilage. Following Ong and Chang 2014, effective temperature control is essential to maintain quality. As a result, the outlet has developed a method of strict, reactive stock inspection to minimize financial losses caused by this supply chain risk.
Based on our Ishikawa diagram, low productivity is caused by staff shortage and bypass SOP, pursued by frequent power blackout. To fix this, we must take 3 immediate action, which is implement a budget system to support a new hire during peak hour. Second, enforce strict check on mandatory ingredient, making and thawing times. Third, invest in a backup generator that the cake inventory. By securing the infrastructure and supporting system, it will stabilize quality and ensure customer satisfaction.
Next is discussion relationship diagram. Based on the findings, the main quality issues at Baker's Cottage involve chicken products and cakes, which are closely related to temperature, control, and storage condition. These findings are supported by Eun Kim Soon 2020, who stated that effective quality management is important for maintaining product quality and customer satisfaction. The relationship diagram shows that poor temperature control can lead to defective product, customer complaint, and financial losses. Therefore, continuous monitoring, proper temperature management, and regular equipment maintenance are essential to ensure consistent product quality at Baker's Cottage.
According to Opala 23, effective quality management practices are important to ensure food safety, product quality, and customer satisfaction. In conclusion, SOP compliant employee training, continued improvement, equipment maintenance, and expanded control are important factors in improving product quality and maintaining customer satisfaction at Bakery Cottage. Thank you.
For the discussion of the matrix diagram, the findings show that to conduct regular staff meeting is the best solution with the highest score of 243. This solution improves communication, employee skills, teamwork, and problem-solving abilities. The second-ranked solution is apply face-to-face communication, followed by monitor product quality and expiry labels. These findings are consistent with Major and Shinde 214, who state that quality control tools help organizations identify problems and prioritize improvement action. Therefore, these solutions are suitable for improving operational performance at Baker's Cottage.
Is conclusion. In conclusion, the 7 quality control tools helps identify key quality issues at Baker's Cottage. The findings shows that product quality is affected by raw materials, human error, equipment performance, and temperature control. Poor storage conditions or equipment failure may lead to defective product and operational losses. Therefore, strengthening temperature control, equipment maintenance, and SOP compliance is essential to maintain product quality and reduce defects.